Hello, Mrs. Ha. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Tắt đi con ơi.
Okay. Hello, Michael. I can see you.
Hello.
And who else can I see? Zung Ha. Hi, Zung Ha. And Hakan. Hello, Hakan.
Hello.
Good. I can hear you. And Tone, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay. Who else can't I see? Hello, Knock. Can you hear me, Knock? Knock still connecting. Who else? Is there anyone I've missed, Mrs. Ha? I can see Zung Ha, I can see Hakan, I can see Tone, I can see Michael, and Knock. Can you hear me now, Knock?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you turn your camera on, please, Knock, so I can say hi? So Zung Ha, you're using a laptop tonight or this afternoon, sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, very hard to do on your mobile phone. Very hard to do the lessons, I know. Okay, still can't see Knock, but that's okay. I know that you're there. And who else can't I see? Ah, there you are, Knock. How are you?
I'm quite tired.
You're quite tired. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. How many classes have you had today, Knock?
Well, this is the only one, but
Right.
I feel not very good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better later. All right. So who was missing? So is Paula coming, Mrs. Ha? Sorry, I can't hear you. Your microphone is muted.
I'm so sorry because this morning she had a mock test.
Right.
I was very tired, and then she got home at 1 p.m.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she's having a rest, is she?
Now she's
Now I'm here.
okay.
Oh, you're here. Hello, Paula. How was the test?
I feel
Sorry, Paula, I didn't hear that.
it is quite.
Oh, I can't hear you. Sorry, Paula. The audio is breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Can I hear you now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Thank you, Paula. Okay. So.
Yeah, it was quite good.
Okay, what subject was it, Paula?
Maths, literature, and English.
Maths and literature and English. So you had 3 tests.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds very hard. I hope it wasn't too bad. Okay, so I just want to, once I can get my share screen to work here. I'm just trying to, sorry to hold you up, I'm just trying to find the documents I want to share with you. Usually they are right here.
NGIG convex.
Tắt đi con.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I can't see them.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for my Word documents that I can usually share with you, but they are not on the share screen. I'll show you.
Okay,
Oh, hang on.
you can open the new ones and then
Yeah.
upload the new one. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Can everyone see this? Can you see the list? Can everyone
Yes.
see the
Yeah,
lesson
yes, we
sheet?
can see.
Oh, you can. All right. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mr. Sa. Okay, so it does work. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can start. All right. So what we're doing this afternoon, everyone, we're going to do a short warm up with speaking. We're going to look at the idiomatic expressions, the little test for you. We're going to have a short writing task, and then the rest of the lesson will be on speaking this afternoon. Haven't done any speaking for a little while. All right. So, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to be talking about streets as our warm-up for today. Tell me about the street that you live in 2 sentences, please, Michael.
Hmm. Can you ask a question?
Yeah, well, tell me about the street. So I'm asking you to tell me a little bit about the street that you live in,
Okay.
where you live, in 2 sentences.
The street I live in called Hang Long Street, and it is a very small street in an old design way. It's
Okay,
a
good.
straight.
Yeah, that's good. That's all I need. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Hakan. Hello, Hakan.
Hello.
Hello, Hakan. Tell me about the street that you live in, please. Tell me in 2 sentences, a little bit about the street.
My street I live in.
The street
well,
that you live in.
I live in the Long Pond Street, a very famous legend character in Vietnamese legend. And also my street have a lot of things to do. Okay.
Okay. What sort of things can you do in your street? For example.
Oh, like it have a park for children to play, or it have many good restaurant if you like eating.
Okay, good. It has many
Oh
good
yeah, yes.
restaurants. If you like eating, has to be present tense. Has many good restaurants. All right, thank you. Zung Ha. Hello, Zung Ha.
Hi.
Hi. What sort of things make a good neighborhood, Zung Ha? What sort of things do you think make a good neighborhood?
I think if a neighborhood have a playground for children, it would be great that they can spend their time to relax and enjoy with their family.
Okay, great. Good. 2 good sentences. Thank you, Zung Ha. That's great. Hello, Tone.
Yeah.
Hello, Tone. What things are important in a neighborhood for bringing up children?
I think school and bus stop are important in the neighborhood.
Sorry, Tone, I didn't hear the second one. I didn't hear the second one. What was the second one?
Some food stores or restaurants.
Okay. And
And
there's
the
one.
first one is schools.
Yeah, I heard that. Schools and bookstores and restaurants. Okay. Knock, can you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay, Knock. So you might have heard Tone was talking about schools and bookstores and restaurants as things that are important in a neighborhood for bringing up children. What else might be important, do you think? What didn't Tone mention?
Oh, well,
What
could
else?
he talked about the people and the facilities around
Facilities, yeah. What other facilities could you have to make a neighborhood good for bringing up children besides schools and stores? What other facilities?
well, I think maybe, just some the park and other
Excellent. That's great.
environmental facilities like I think it can help them to adapt to the environment around them and help them to grow naturally.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Nock. No, that's a good answer. A park and some other environmental facilities. Okay, that was good English. Thank you, Nock. Hello, Kian. Are you there, Kian?
Hello.
Hi, Kian. Tell me about the street that you live in, Kian.
I'm living in Phúc-Xá Street, just a small street, but in the very famous local night market.
A famous local night market. Okay.
Yeah.
What is one thing you can think of to improve your neighborhood, Kian?
I think it's just about the people there. I guess.
Yes. Yes.
I never thought about this.
Okay. One thing to improve your neighborhood may be more parks. How about that?
Yes, I guess.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kian. Doc, are you there? Hello, Doc.
Let me see. Maybe he.
No, I can't see him.
Yeah,
I was
he's
just
not-
checking.
He's not here. Okay, let me text him.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay. Hello, Paula.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Paula. Can you tell me two things that you would like to improve about your neighborhood?
Two things that I would definitely like to improve is
Yes.
the traffic
Yes.
and the environment.
Okay. When you talk about the environment, what do you mean?
Pollutions.
Pollution. Okay. So you would like there to be less pollution and less traffic.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone who I haven't talked to yet? So maybe we will hear from Duk later. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for warming up. Again, these are the sort of questions you will get asked in the introduction to speaking in the Ielts test. Okay. So it is important that you can think of opinions about this sort of thing, as even if you have to make something up. Okay. So to say, I don't know, or I've never thought about this, will not get you any marks. Okay. So even if you have to make something up, you have to think quickly, but you do need to have an opinion about lots of different things. All right. So now we're going on to the idiomatic expressions. Michael. Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Hello. Can you read the first one, please? The first expression.
Take a leg. To go fast, hurry.
Okay. Have you heard this before, Michael?
Yeah, I think I heard it in the movie.
Right. Good. So to shake a leg just means to hurry up. Okay. Michael, shake a leg. It means hurry up, get a move on, come quickly. Okay. Next one, please. Hakan. Hakan.
Spill the beans to expose a secret.
Good. I don't know where this expression came from because it really has nothing to do with beans. Okay, but to spill the beans, actually, I heard this in a movie a little while ago. To spill the beans just means to tell a secret. To tell a secret is to spill the beans, spill the beans. And again, like I say, I don't know where this expression came from, but it is quite common. Next one, please. Zung ha. Zung ha.
Song and dance make a lot of fuss about something. For example, when I accidentally broke her favorite plate, she made a real song and dance about it.
Okay, so that word is pronounced fuss. F-U-S-S is pronounced fuss. Okay, and it just means song and dance just means to make a lot of fuss or a lot of noise about something. She made a real song and dance about it when I broke her favorite plate. Okay, moving on to T now. Tone. Tone, please.
To look through rose-colored glasses, to look at things very optimistically. Kate enjoys doing almost every activity. She looks at the world through rose-colored glasses. The word rosy, as in the flower, has been associated with hope
Learn
and
there.
optimism since 19.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Har, I can hear what you're saying. Yeah, sorry for misspelling that word. That is pronounced associated tone. So if you look at something through rose-colored glasses, means that you look at things very optimistically. The opposite to optimism is what, Tone? What is the opposite to optimism?
Mm,
Can you tell me? What is the word that means the
uh,
opposite? The opposite to optimism.
I don't remember.
Begins with P. P.
Hmm.
P. And can you think? Knock. Hello, knock.
I'm here.
Hello, knock. Can you tell me what means the opposite to optimism? What word beginning with P?
Pessimism or
Oh, you're
something.
very close, knock, very close. Okay, it's pessimism. Pessimism.
Pessimism.
Pessimism. That's right. Doesn't have a T in it. So pessimism. Pessimism. Pessimism is the opposite to optimism. All right. So someone who is optimistic always looks at the good side of things. Okay. Someone who is pessimistic looks at the bad side of things or the bad side of a situation. So someone who looks at the good side of a situation is often said to look at things through rose-colored glasses. And as it says here, that saying has been around since the 17th century. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, Knock, can you read the next one for me, please?
Taking to a brick wall, talking to someone but getting no response or result.
Okay, good reading, Knock. Sorry, I left the L out here. Okay, it should be this word, talking to a brick wall. Okay, it means talking to someone but getting no response or result. Okay, I talked to my little sister today, but she didn't listen to anything I said. It was like talking to a brick wall. Does that make sense, Knock?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, only two more of these to go. Kian, please. Kian.
Yes. Turn a deaf ear, disregard or ignore what someone is saying to you.
Okay, so this expression is fairly obvious. If you turn a deaf ear to someone, it means you are not listening to what they are saying. You choose not to listen to what they are saying. Turn a deaf ear. It's also connected to the expression turn a blind eye. If you turn a blind eye to something, it means you deliberately ignore what someone is showing you. All right. This expression often comes up in things to do with crime and criminals. If someone turns a blind eye to a crime, it means they pretend they can't see what is happening with a crime because maybe they don't want to get involved. So turning a deaf ear and turning a blind eye are very similar expressions. All right, last one, please, Paula.
Take a back seat. Choose to decrease your involvement in something.
Thank you, Paula. Again, this is very obvious what this means. If you take a back seat to something, means you are not getting involved in something. Okay. An example might be, they asked me to be a part of the school play, but I didn't want to take part, so I took a back seat. All right, means I didn't get involved with them. All right, any questions about any of that? Okay. All right, so now we're going to get on to today's little test. As soon again as I can bring this up on the screen for you. Again, I'm having trouble bringing this up. I don't know why. Okay. Hopefully now you can all see the test. All right. This test is correct the mistakes. Okay. So what this paragraph or sentences contain are a list of very common mistakes that people who are learning English as a second language make, but they are mistakes that people who can already speak English quite well make. Okay, so that's why I'm giving this test to you. So these are not mistakes that beginners make. These are the sort of mistakes that students of your experience or ability make. Okay, so there are 9 mistakes in this text. You will see I've made it easy for you. At the end of each sentence is the number of mistakes in that sentence. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of minutes now to have a look at this and see if you can work out the mistakes and how they can be corrected. Okay, 2 minutes. Tell me what the 9 mistakes are. So, going to go in the reverse order this time. Paula. Hello, Paula.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Paula. Can you tell me what is the first mistake in sentence 1?
Over a scale of time.
That is one mistake.
The effects to employees.
And what should it be?
On employees.
Correct. Well done, Paula. Okay, that is mistake number 1. It should be the effects on employees of working long hours can be very serious. Kian. Hello, Kian.
Yes.
Okay, Kian, what is the second mistake in the first sentence?
The scale of time.
Okay, what should it be?
It should be a period of time.
Excellent, Kian. Excellent. Yes, yes. Okay, so the collocation is a period of time, not a scale of time. Okay, very good. We've identified 2 mistakes so far. Knock, knock, please.
I'm here.
Okay, knock. What is the mistake in the second sentence?
Well, I think the word practices is a verb, so we should replace it by a noun.
Yes. Okay. And so what should the word be? Can you tell me?
Practices, but it is a noun.
Yes. And so how do we change it to a noun?
So we should replace the word as by see. Like, do you
Yes.
understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand exactly what you mean, knock. Excellent. Yes, you are exactly right. Correct. Okay, everyone. So what knock said was practices, okay, has to be spelt with a C in this case, not an S. All right, because it is a noun. Working practices is a noun. Practices with an S is a verb. In this case, it needs to be a noun. Thank you, Knock. That was very good. I thought that might be a bit tricky, but you got it correctly. Okay, Tone, please, Tone.
We should consider the impact of long working hours on health and on family life. I mean,
So sorry, what is the mistake, Tone? What is the first mistake?
long working hours.
Yeah, what should it be, do you think?
I think about working in a long time.
Close, you have found the right place. You found the right place to correct the mistake. It's not working times, though. Do you know what the collocation is? And it's not working times. It's working something else. Has to be a different word here.
Hours.
Can you guess, Tone? Sorry?
Hours.
Yes, hours. Excellent, Tone. Long working hours. Long working hours is the first mistake. Thank you, Tone. Zong Ha.
I think another one is for family life.
Yes. How do you correct it? How do you correct it, Zong Ha?
On family life.
Yes, yes, excellent. Well done, Zong Ha. That's great. Okay, you guys are doing very well at this so far. You found all the mistakes so far. So there's only 4 more mistakes to find. Hakan. Hakan.
Yeah.
Okay, there is one mistake in the sentence that starts with children. What is it, Hakan?
I think at work will be working.
No, it's not. No, not that part of it. Anything else, Hakan, that you can see?
No.
No. Okay. Michael. Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the mistake in the sentence that
Uh,
starts children?
I think it's whose.
Sorry, you think it's no, that is correct. Whose is correct? Okay.
Children.
Whose is correct? Okay. This is a small mistake, but it's still a mistake.
Oh,
Okay.
parents.
Oh, no, that is correct. Children whose parents is correct are at work. That is correct.
Oh.
Okay, Paula. Hello, Paula.
Most of the time.
Yes, well done. Most of the time. Okay, so there shouldn't be an S on time in this sentence. Most of the time is the collocation, all right? Not most of the times. So you will never hear most of the times. You will always hear most of the time in the sentence. Well done, Paula. Okay, Kian.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on to the third paragraph now, Kian. What is the first mistake in the first sentence of the third paragraph?
It is to spend.
To spend, where parents have very... I think that is okay.
Okay, so
Where parents have very little free time
spending
to spend with their family.
Sorry, going to be spending.
Sorry, Kian. Sorry.
I thought it will be spending.
To spending, no, not spending. So that phrase is correct. Where parents have very little free time with spend with their family. Okay, the mistake is in that sentence, but it's not to do with spend. Okay. This is a very what is the word? It's a very small mistake because that first phrase does sound correct, but there is a way to make it more correct. One more try, Kian. So you're right. It isn't that first phrase. Okay.
It's free time.
No, that is okay. All right. I'll see if someone else can find it. This is a tricky one, Kian. Okay. Knock, please. Knock.
I'm here.
Yes, Knock. Can you tell me the mistake in the first phrase?
I think it's when parents have very little free time.
Yes. Yes.
And
very good.
And
Very
the
good,
second
Knock.
one, and the second one is behavior.
Correct. Okay, that was an easy one. Badly spelt, of course. Okay, so that was badly spelt, and it should be behavior. Okay, not behaviors. Very good, Knock. Kian, does that make sense to you now?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, so it should
ignore
be.
the
Yeah.
the first word.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the first word. The first word should be when parents have very little free time to spend with their family. But that's quite a subtle mistake. Sometimes people will say where parents have very little free time, but it's better to say when. Better to say when. Okay, so Knock has done both those ones. Tone. One more mistake, Tone. In the last sentence. In the last sentence. What is the mistake? Can you read me the sentence, Tone? Read me the sentence.
It is easy for children to get out of control because their busy parents leave very little influence on them.
Okay, good reading, Tone. Can you guess the mistake? Not sure. Okay. 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 Zung Ha. Zung Ha.
Yeah.
Okay, Zung Ha. Can you guess the mistake or can you spot the mistake?
I think it's somewhere at the from the because to the end, like because busy parents leave very little influence on them. I think somewhere there.
Well, you're correct. It is somewhere there. Do you know what it is, though?
I haven't found từ right one here.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Sung Ha. I'll try Hakan. Hakan.
Yes.
Okay, Hakan. Can you tell me what the mistake is? So Zung Ha says it's in the last phrase of the sentence, and she's right. But can you tell me what the mistake is?
Is on.
On the second to last word? No, that is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Very little influence on them is correct. Michael.
Yeah,
Okay, can you tell me what the mistake is? We have one more mistake to find. It's in the last phrase of the last sentence.
because let me see.
This
Okay,
influence needed. I think.
sorry.
Is influence needed.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you say that again?
Okay, I asked that did the influence need an S at the last?
And if at last, no, it's not that. Okay. Okay, Michael, I haven't heard from you. Okay, Paula.
Yep.
All right, Paula, can you please tell us what the mistake is in the last sentence?
Get out of control.
No, it's in the next phrase. The next phrase.
Leave very little influence.
Yes, but what should the change be? You are in the right part of the sentence now. Can you tell me what the change is?
Have very little influence on them.
Yes. Okay, everyone. Well done, Paula. Thank you. So the word leave should be have. Okay, because their busy parents have very little influence on them. Okay, the sentence with the word leave in there doesn't make sense. All right, so the word was completely wrong. It is easy for children to get out of control because their busy parents have very little influence on them. Okay, well spotted, Paula. All right, and just to make sure that you understand, these are the mistakes, these are the corrections. Okay, so the first one is on, all right? The effects on employees, not to employees. Period of time is the collocation or set of words, not scale of time, period of time. Practices should be a noun, not a verb, okay? The impact of long working hours is the collocation on family life. All right, children whose parents are at work most of the time, not times. All right, time. Okay, this should be when parents have very little free time. I don't agree with that necessarily. They've put a hyphen, say there should be a hyphen there. I don't think you have to have a hyphen. Behaviors, all right, should be behavior, all right. And the last one, as we've just seen, because they're busy parents, have very little influence in them. All right, those are the 9 mistakes. All right, thank you everyone for persevering with that. Okay. So, hang on, I'll just bring back. All right. What we're going to do now is what should be a short writing task. Okay, and I'm going to show you. Our old friend, the map. You might remember this from a week or so ago, where we talked about the advantages and disadvantages of two different supermarket sites in the town of Galston. All right, so what I want you to do now, I'm going to share this link with you, is I noticed that when you wrote the exercise for me before, none of you used any of these words that I can remember. And these words are useful academic words to have in your vocabulary when you're writing this sort of exercise for a test. Okay, so the first word is potential. Michael, hello, Michael.
Yes.
Hi, Michael. Can you read out potential for me, please? Can you read the next two lines?
Potential,
What
having
potential
or
means?
showing, okay. Having or showing the capacity to develop into something in the future. A campaign to woo potential customers. And
Okay,
latent qualities of ability that may be developed and lead to future success of users. A young singer with great potential.
okay. Sorry, Michael, your voice was breaking up a little bit there, but I heard most of it. So potential can either be an adjective or a noun, all right? So the first one is an example of potential being an adjective, a campaign to woo. Woo, by the way, means to encourage. Encourage. A campaign to encourage potential customers is how to use potential as an adjective. So potential is having or showing the capacity to develop into something in the future. And potential as a noun, a young singer with great potential. Okay, means they have great talent that could develop into something in the future. That is what potential means. Okay, Hakan, can you read what accommodate means for me, please? Accommodate.
Accommodate, provide lodging or sufficient space for. The cottage accommodate up to 6 people. Fit it with the wish or need of. Any language must accommodate new concepts.
Okay, thank you, Hakan. So accommodate has two slightly different meanings. Accommodate is a verb, all right, and it means to provide. Lodging, by the way, is a word which means somewhere to stay. Lodging, quite an old-fashioned word, all right. Hotels provide lodging. They provide rooms for people to stay. Lodging is one single word that sums up what hotels do. Hotels provide lodging, okay? They accommodate people. So hotels accommodate people, and you can also have the meaning being fitting in with the wishes or needs. For example, any language must accommodate new concepts or ideas. Ideas and concepts are synonyms. All right, and the last one, please, Zung Ha, accessible.
Accessible of a place able to be reached or entered. The town is accessible by bus. Of a person, especially one in a position of authority, friendly and easy to talk to, approachable, is more accessible than most sitcoms.
I wondered if you knew this word. The word is tycoons. Tycoon, okay? Tycoon is a very American word for someone who is very rich. A tycoon. It's pronounced tycoon. Again, an old-fashioned word, but you sometimes still hear it. A tycoon is a VIP or someone who is very rich. So you can use the word accessible in the sentence, the town is accessible by bus. It means you can get to the town by bus, travel to the town by bus, or this person is more accessible than most important people, than most politicians, means he is easy to talk to. Okay, so these three words, potential, accommodate, and accessible. I want you, please, to write a sentence, all right? It can just be a very simple sentence, all right, relating to site 1 or site 2 on the map. So you're going to write for me 3 sentences, just 3 sentences, using the words potential in your first sentence, accommodate in your second sentence, and accessible in your third sentence, something to do about site 1 for the supermarket or site 2. I don't mind which site you choose, okay, but you just need to use the site and use a sentence to describe something about it using each of these words in a sentence. So again, I want 3 sentences, and they can be very simple sentences, don't have to be long, but you have to use each of these words in the sentence, okay? Anyone not sure about what I want you to do? All right, I'm going to share this with you now. All right, so as usual, can you please click on the link and then write for me 3 simple sentences, don't have to be complicated, but they must use each of these words. And in fact, I will make it even easier for you because I will give you an example of a sentence using potential. All right? Site 1 has the potential to attract customers in the countryside. All right, so I'm looking at the map. Okay, you can see site 1 is located in the countryside around Galston. So my sample sentence is site 1 has the potential to attract customers in the countryside. That's the sort of sentence I want. And that's the sort of sentence I want for accommodate and accessible too. Okay, so please write your sentences. And I'll be back in just a moment. Those sentences. Okay, I won't wait for you to finish all of them. Hello, Kian.
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop there for a moment. We'll just,
Okay.
You can stop writing for a moment. Just can you read for me, please, your first sentence?
Okay. In conclusion, there are few disadvantages when the supermarket is placed inside one, whereas there are a huge amount of potential benefits.
Okay, that's great, Kian. Excellent. All right, that is perfect English, okay? And perfect use of the word potential. Okay, do you understand what potential means?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so potential, very useful word. Thank you, Kian. You can keep writing now. Okay. All right. Hakan. Hakan.
Hello.
Okay, can you read your first sentence for me, please?
Okay, site 2 located in the city center has a potential about the distance because it's near all the place where people live, and people living in other cities can use the railway. However, site 2 is very small. so it cannot be big. That is why size 1 is better because it can accommodate a lot of people.
Okay, I'll just concentrate on your first sentence for the moment. I can. So site 2, located. You need to have another word or two in here, Hakan. All right. Site 2, and it has to be which is located.
Okay.
Okay, site 2, which is located in the city center. All right, so you need 2 more words in there. I can put them in for you if you like. Which is, okay, located in the city center, has, okay, and it will make more sense if you take some of these words out, such as, so there is no such thing as a potential, all right? All right, has potential, and you can take these 3 words out as well. All right, and if I was to put a full stop in here, Hakan, okay, then your first sentence would be perfect. All right, can you read the sentence for me again, please, Hakan?
Site
So
2,
just the
which
first
is
sentence.
located in the city center, has potential because it is near all the places where people live.
Okay, good reading. So that sentence now makes perfect sense, Hakan. All right. So just to summarize, you need to have the words site 2, which is located in the city center, has potential. All right.
Okay.
Because it's near all the places where people live. All right. So here we're using potential. Remember, it can be an adjective or a noun. Okay. Here we're using it as a noun. All right. So you don't need to say has a potential. It can just be has potential. Does that make sense, Hakan? All right.
Okay.
Has potential because it's near all the places where people live. So you had the right idea. I just needed to correct your English a little bit. Okay, thank you, Hakan. All right, Tone, please. Tone.
Me?
Oh, I see, Tone. You haven't done potential. You started with accommodate, have you?
No, in the first sentence I use both accommodate and potential.
Oh, I see. Okay. In in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Very okay. Very clever thinking, Tone. All right. Can you read your first sentence for me, please?
I haven't finished the first sentence. Can I read the second one?
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you. All right. Okay, Tone. All right. Knock, can you read your sentence to me, please? Your first sentence.
I'm here. Well,
Yes, Knock.
actually, I haven't finished it yet.
You haven't. I'm just doing the first sentence. I just want to hear what you've done with potential. Please, Knock.
Okay. The second potential location is in the middle of a residential area.
Yeah, perfect, Knock. Perfect. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a long sentence. It can be a very simple sentence, which yours is. So that is correct. That's correct, Knock. Well done. Do you understand what potential means?
Yes.
Good. That's what I want to find out. That's great. Thank you, Knock. You can continue. Okay. Michael, please.
Oh, I'm not finished yet, but first that one is in the countryside, have a very big potential growing due to the amount of space and accessible by many different methods.
Okay. All right. So Michael, I understand what you were saying, but you've made it more harder than it needs to be. Okay. Remember, I said just has to be a simple sentence. All right.
Yeah, I forgot.
A simple. So just quickly, just have a look at what Nock has done here with her sentence.
Okay.
All right. She's made it very easy. All right. She's made a very easy sentence. So that's all I need. All right. I don't want you to spend too much time on this. All right. So, but let's look at your sentence anyway. Site 1 is sited in the countryside. This word would be better if it was situated, Michael.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Situated. Site 1 is situated in the countryside. Okay. And has, you would say, actually, I'll change that for you now.
Okay.
So this word, okay. Oops. Site 1 is situated in the countryside. And, oops. Sorry, Nock. Okay. Can you read what I've written, please, Michael?
Yeah. Site 1 is situated in the countryside and has a very big potential because of the amount of space surrounding it.
Okay. Does that sentence make sense to you, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So can you see what I've done? All right. I've made your sentence simpler. Remember what I'm always saying remember what I'm always saying about KISS? Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
All right. Keep it simple. Yeah. So all I would need is simple sentences. All right. But using the word potential. So I've kept it very simple and I've taken out some of the words that you were using, which you don't need. Okay.
Okay.
So Site 1 is situated in the countryside and has very big potential because of the amount of space surrounding it. Okay. Thank you, Michael. You can keep going now, please. All right. Zung Ha. All right, Zung Ha, what have you done? What have you done here? Oh, I see. You've put potential at the end. All right. Let me see. Can you read your first sentence for me, please, Zung Ha?
Site 2 can be accessible to the main road or the railway.
Okay, so you've used accessible. It would have to be you would need to take out these two words, Zung Ha, okay, and replace it with just one small word. Can you tell me what it is? So these two words, okay, can be deleted, all right, and replaced by just one simple single word. Can you tell me what that word is? Can you type it for me, please, Zung Ha? Do you understand what I want you to do, Zung Ha?
Yeah, can you see my text from chat?
You can see your text, yes. So I'm going to take out, okay, these two words, all right, and can you replace it? Replace those two words, please, with one word.
Site 2 is accessible.
Yes, yes. Can you type it in, Sungha? Can you type it?
Can you type it for me? Can you type it for me?
Okay. Sorry, Sungha, I can't hear you very well. Okay. All right. So that is correct now. Site 2 is accessible through the main road or the railway. All right. While I'm looking at this, I'll look at the next sentence. Site 1 can accommodate. Again, Sungha, there is one small word missing from that sentence to make it correct. Can you tell me what it is?
Can be accommodated.
No, not that word. Okay, the word goes here between accommodate and large. Okay. Can you tell me what it is?
I can see now.
Okay, very simple word. Has to be this. All right, can you see what I have written?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read the sentence for me, please, Sungha?
Site 1 can accommodate a large parking area.
Okay, good reading. So you must have the article in there, okay? Site 1 can accommodate a large parking area. Okay, now that sentence is correct. All right, please keep going, Sungha, with potential. Okay.
Therefore,
oh.
I do have.
Sorry, Sungha, if you keep writing, just keep writing, okay? With your last sentence.
I just already write this. I have already finished.
Okay. Yeah, I will come back to you then,
I do
Sungha.
have.
Okay, that sentence isn't quite correct, Sungha, but I'll come back to you in just a moment, okay? I know who I haven't heard from. Paula.
Yeah,
Hi, Paula. Are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
I see. I can't see your writing, Paula. Have you done any?
Yeah, so I'm going to the fire. I was in there, but I don't know how to get out there.
Oh, sorry, Paula. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I couldn't go back to the fire.
You couldn't go back.
Yes, it needs access.
Sorry, Paula. It's breaking. The sound is breaking up. Okay, don't worry. If you haven't been able to do it, don't worry, Paula. But I can't see it. Okay. Okay. So Kian.
Yes.
Okay, Kian, looking at your second sentence, please.
Okay. Site 1 is still accessible for people from the town center because they have the railway straight to the site 1.
That is correct. Okay, Kian, but I don't think you need the word still. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
If you put the word still in there, it makes it sound like site 1 wasn't accessible before. All right. And you don't need that. You don't need to say that meaning. All right. So you can just say site 1 is accessible for people from the town center because they have the railway straight to site 1. I understand what you're trying to say, Kian. Okay? I understand. Yeah. But you don't need to say it for the sentence. All right.
Okay.
You can just say site 1. Remember, I'm always trying to keep these things simple. Okay, so site 1 is accessible for people from the town center because they have the railway straight to site 1. And the only other thing I would change, because they have the railway straight to site 1, is not normally what a native speaker would say. They would normally have a word like this one, Kian. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They can take the railway.
Yeah.
Means you can, you can take the railway or ride the railway or travel the railway. But take is the simplest way of putting that. Okay, rather than have the railway. All right, so that have isn't quite correct the way a native speaker would say it. They would say take the railway. All right, so now that sentence is fine, Kian. Thank you. All right, I'll come back to you in just a moment when I've seen the others. Thank you, Kian. Okay, so Hakan. Hakan.
Hello.
All right, Hakan, where did we get up to?
Oh yeah, I have my last sentence.
Okay. All right. And people in the cities could use the railway. Okay. Okay. So what I will do is I will get rid of all of this because we don't need it. All right. However, site 2 was very small, so it cannot be big. How do you know that, by the way, Hakan?
Yeah,
How do you
I
know
mean that
site? How do you know that?
I think I mean that
Let's have
it
a
is
look.
smaller than side one.
You can't tell that from the map, okay? So that is not true. You can't tell looking at the map whether site, 1 is bigger or smaller than site 2, okay? So you
I
can't.
feel like that is smaller than side one.
Yeah, you can't assume that from the. There's no information on the map that tells you that, okay? So you can't write about that. As far as we know, both sites are the same size, as far as we know. All right. So you can't write about that. So I'm going to take that sentence out too. All right. All right. So actually, if I just do this, I can't. Okay. And I change this to a capital letter. Now you have a correct sentence using the word accommodate. Okay. Can you read this? Can you read that sentence for me, please, Hakan?
Side one is better because it can accommodate a lot of people, right?
Yes, that's now a perfect sentence. Yes. Okay, site 1 is better because it can accommodate a lot of people. All right. Whether that is true or not doesn't matter. All right. Okay. All I wanted you to do was to write a good sentence with accommodate in it. Okay. Which that sentence now is. Okay. That's a perfect sentence using the word accommodate. Do you understand what accommodate means? I can't.
Accommodate is
yeah,
is
but
like
you understand
how many it can.
Yes. Yeah. That's
can,
right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, as long as you understand what accommodate means, that's what I'm trying to teach you. Okay. So that sentence is now correct. Site 1 is better because it can accommodate a lot of people. Okay, I'll come back to your third sentence shortly, Hakan. All right, thank you. Okay, Tone.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read your next sentence, please?
The first one, right?
Yeah, have we done your first sentence or not?
Yes, I have.
Okay, can you read it for me, please?
Site 2, which can accommodate a lot of people, has huge potential of having many customers from industry and housing area.
I'm just checking your sentence, Tone. That is almost correct. Okay, site 2, which can accommodate a lot of people. Okay, so again, I'm going to make your sentence a bit simpler to make it correct tone. And I'm going to do that by putting in this word here. And I'm going to take out these ones. Okay, can you read that sentence now for me, please, Tone?
Site to which can accommodate a lot of people has huge potential of attracting many customers from industry and housing areas.
Okay, so that sentence is now correct tone. So can you see the change I've made?
Yeah.
All right, I just took out a couple of the words you don't need for that sentence. All right, which made the sentence incorrect, those words you use. So this is how you use potential for this sentence now. Site 2, which can accommodate a lot of people, has huge potential for attracting many customers from industry and housing areas. Okay, attracting means obviously to bring people to something.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense, Tone?
Yeah.
Okay, again, I'll come back to you for your last sentence in just a moment. Okay, knock, please. Hello, knock.
I'm here.
Okay, all right, so let's look at your next sentences, please, knock. So
Therefore,
starts therefore, yeah.
Yeah, therefore, site 2 is easily accessible for people living here.
Okay, so I'm going to correct one word, knock. What is the word I want to correct? Can you tell me? You are almost correct. You are almost correct. It's going to be a very small change. Okay, I know we're running out of time a little bit, so I'll give you a clue. It's this word here, knock, the last word in your sentence.
Living there.
Yes, correct. Yes, living there. Okay. If you talk about living here, you're talking about where you are living at the moment. Okay. So you don't live in the town of Cranston. Okay. So you need to use the word there. All right. Does that make sense, Nock?
Yes,
Okay, so it's for people living there. Okay, and your next sentence, please, Nock.
However, it's difficult for, like, I haven't finished this.
I can see that.
It's difficult for
Yes.
inhabitants in other areas, especially in Branston and Cranston, the two areas that can accommodate up to 35,000 people in total.
Okay, excellent, Nock. Okay, that's very good. That sentence is correct. Okay, well done. Well done, Nock. So you used accommodate perfectly. Okay, very good. Any questions for me, Nock?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay, no, good. You did that very well. And you corrected, you put 4 in. That's correct. Okay, Michael.
Yes.
Okay, Michael, can we look at your second sentence, please?
Yeah, more is accessible for citizens because they can get it by the way.
Okay. Again, your voice is breaking up a little bit. Usually railway, the plural of railway is also railway. Doesn't usually need an S. Okay, Michael. Yeah, it doesn't usually need an S, but don't worry. Okay, can you read your next sentence, please?
However, the other area which is blended and accommodate people would have to travel a long way to reach that one.
Okay, that's fine, Michael. All right, that's fine. You used accommodate correctly. Well done. Thank you, Michael. All right. Zung Ha.
Time to is do its position. Title has the potential various customers.
Not quite Zung Ha. Okay. Thanks to, okay. So this word has to be its, okay. Thanks to its position. All right. Site 2 has the potential. Okay. So there need to be another couple of words in here. Zung Ha. Between
So,
potential and varied.
potential of various customers.
A little bit more than that. Okay. So I'll show you because we're running out of time a little bit. Okay. And I'll use the same example that I used, I think, for tone. Has the potential to attract Okay. Can you read that sentence for me, please, Sung Ha?
Thanks to its position, Site 2 has the potential to attract a lot of customers.
Okay. So that sentence is now correct, Sung Ha. All right. All right. So Site 2 has the potential to attract a lot of customers, is how the sentence needs to be constructed. Okay, so you can't say has the potential varied customers, doesn't make sense. So it has to be Site 2 has the potential to attract a lot of customers, all right, has the ability to attract a lot of customers, has the possibility of attracting a lot of customers. All right, does that make sense, Sung Ha?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, just going to go back up here very quickly. All right, Kian, your last sentence, please.
Yes, Site 2 is near the housing area, which accommodates most of the people in the garden.
Okay, that's great. Perfect, Kian. Thank you. All right, have you any questions about those three words for me, Kian? Potential or
No,
accessible
everything
or
is clear.
accommodates? Everything's clear. Great. Okay, you've used them all perfectly. Good. Okay, Hakan. Hakan.
Hello.
Okay, can you read your last sentence, please, Hakan?
Also, Taiwan is accessible by vehicles because Taiwan is not a no traffic zone.
Yes. Yes, Hakan. Perfect. Okay, perfect use of the word accessible. Very good. Any questions, Hakan?
No.
Have you any questions for me about those three words, potential, accommodate, or accessible?
Yeah, I don't have any question.
Okay, as long as you understand what they mean and how to use them. That's what the lesson is about. But yes, so your third sentence is perfect. All right, that's exactly how you use accessible. Perfect. Okay, tone. Tone, did we look at your last sentence?
No,
Yes, hello, Tone. Sorry, Tone, did we look at your Site 1 sentence?
no, we haven't.
Okay, let's look at it now. Can you read it for me, please?
Site 1 is more accessible for people from Finland than those in Boston Town Center.
Okay, perfect, Tone. Okay, excellent. Perfect. Have you any questions about those three words, accommodate, potential, or accessible?
No.
Okay, that's good, Tone. Okay. Knock, we looked at your last couple of sentences, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Yep, and they were correct. Thank you, Knock. Okay. Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael. So looking at your last sentence here, starting with however. Okay, can you read it for me, please?
However, the other areas is Brandons and Cranston that accommodate a lot of people would have to travel a long way to reach.
Okay, that is almost correct, Michael. Okay, the other areas, this needs to be is, needs to be are. Okay.
Oh,
However, the other areas, which are Branston and Cranston, it would be is, okay, if there was only one town, all right? But because you have two towns, you need to use are, all right? Plural, that accommodate a lot of people, would have to travel a long way to reach site one, all right? So you're using accommodate correctly, that's fine. However, the other areas, which are Branston and Cranston, that accommodate a lot of people, okay, the sentence doesn't quite make sense, Michael, all right? I'll change it for you. Okay. You would have to say, okay, Michael, can you read the complete sentence for me, please?
yes. However, the other areas which are Branston and Cranston that accommodate a lot of people are a long way from.
Sorry, Michael, your voice cut out towards the end there. I hope you can still hear me.
Let me read again. However, the other areas which are Branston and Cranston that accommodate a lot of people are a long way from site one.
Okay, I heard you that time, Michael. Thank you. So that sentence is now correct. All right. So I had to change the last words of that sentence to make it correct. However, the other areas, which are Branston and Cranston, that accommodate a lot of people, are a long way from site one. All right. It's much simpler and easier to understand. All right. Thank you, Michael. All right. And we've done Zongha. Okay. All right. And I think now we haven't got on to the speaking, but now I think is, because it's past, is a good time to finish the lesson. Paula, I'm sorry I haven't been able to talk to you about your writing, but I can do so shortly if you like. Can you turn your cameras on, please? Okay. All right. So that took a little bit longer than I thought. So we will do the speaking next week. All right. But I want to, from now on, just introduce a few academic words to get you to practice your writing, because the words that I'm showing you are words that you need to use in tests like the Ielts if you want to get good marks. All right, so words like potential and accommodate and accessible are more formal and academic words, and you need to know how to use them. And you all did correctly at the end, I'm pleased to say. But if you have any questions about any of these words, obviously, please ask me. Otherwise, as I say, that's the end of the lesson for this afternoon. Thank you, as always, for your attention and for staying concentrated. I know some of you, like Nock, are very tired, so I hope you get the chance to rest for the rest of the afternoon, and I hope you have a good week, and good luck to Kian for your IELTS test, which is in a couple of days. In a couple of days, is that right, Kian? In 2 or 3 days? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck for that. All right. And I will see you all next Sunday. All right, Paula, if you could stay, please. All right, thank you, everyone.
Bye, teacher.
Bye for now.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye.